a couple of different outlets here coming from Colombia, and the president of Talleres Cordoba has said that Liverpool and Brighton and Hove Albion are following Colombian centre-back Kevin Mantilla, who's 20 years of age and have been doing so for about 4 months, while also asking for reports on the player's physical attributes and his medical background and stuff like that. So that sounds like a very Liverpool type signing, and Brighton as well, to be fair. But there's concerns about work permits and whether, if you did make the move for this kid, he'd be able to get one. And I'll move on to talk about that now in a second. Just gotta find my notes, 1 second. This article says, it appears Liverpool and Brighton will have to be patient in the pursuit of Mantilla, giving CA Talleres have no interest in cashing in on the Colombia under-20 international before the January transfer window closes. Goes on to say, well, Liverpool are yet to add to their squad in this winter. Jurgen Klopp has refused to rule out the possibility of reinforcements being brought in before the January transfer window slams shut. So look, I don't know anything about this lads. But he's a Colombian under-20 international. Looks like in this image he captains them. It's the right age profile for us. Again, I would imagine it's a reasonable transfer fee. And it makes a lot of sense. You can look at this and think, if we can assume that the player is going to be okay, because we wouldn't be scouting him if we hadn't got attributes that we think would be beneficial to the club, then I can see a way that this transfer becomes realistic, because it's going to be a lot less than the likes of your Inacios, your Antonio Silvas, or even Mark A if you were to go back into Crystal Palace at the end of the season. He's playing at Talleres Cordoba, so Tallores is Talleres, and then Cordoba in Colombia. But then there's concern about him being able to get a work permit. So I don't know if he meets the criteria for a work permit, but I would imagine that if he's been looked at by Brighton, they must be at least open to the possibility that he could get a work permit.